What's going on, guys? Beastwell here with another mother effing video. This is the last episode of the new training program mini-series, and today we have back and abs. So the structure is as follows. We're going to start off this session with abs because, as you guys know, I always start my sessions with abs. So we're going to do that first, hanging leg raises first, and then we're going to do cable crunches. And then after that, we're going to get down to the real fun, which we're going to start off with hyperextensions on the thing right there. I don't know if you can see it, right there. We're going to do that first, and then we're going to do trap bar deadlifts. That's going to be fun because the rep scheme is actually not that high. But after that, we're going on to Romanian deadlifts, RDLs, for 5 sets, and that's going to be where the volume hits me. So today, I'm also going to be putting in some upper back movements because I need the back frequency each and every week. So again, I don't doubt that that Jared is going to penalize me for adding some stuff on this day because we do have a rest day tomorrow, and then we have our new training week next week. So that's good. That is the structure of today. We are at a new location. I didn't feel like driving all the way to South Shore. So we're here at East End Fitness. If you guys have been following me for a long time, I have been training here for pretty much a consistent basis. I did my very last powerlifting prep here. And again, I've been coming to this gym for years. So this gym is pretty close to me, so that's why I came here. So let's get our mind right, let's get our body right, and let's get this shit. You already know. All right, guys, so the rep scheme and the set scheme for the hanging leg raises is 3 sets of 15. If you guys have been following me, kind of like basically my leg raise progression, the most I've done, like 15, was 2 sets. So hopefully, I have been taking a week off with this new training program. I've been taking a week off from doing abs. So today, we'll see if we can get those 3 sets of 15. But as you guys know, trying to get as many sets of 15 as we can, then we push it that last set. So let's get this shit. All right. Whew. So first 10 were pretty solid. Started to break down closer to 10, but I decided to push it to 15. But those last 5 were definitely like more like knees to chest more than like a leg raise. So I'll still count them, but that's also a good thing, guys. It's kind of like a regression during your set instead of like stopping the set and then doing it again. Like what I just did, that was a perfect example. So do as many as you can with proper form, and then regress it, trying to make it a little easier but still challenging. So for me, full leg raise reps, and then we go on to knees to chest reps to finish off the set. So yeah, that felt pretty good. Okay, decided to do the ab crunch machine instead, but I have known to not use a lot of weight on this thing. So we're going to do the lowest setting for the first set of 20. I think the rep scheme is 20, 15, 12. So
Honestly, guys, we're probably gonna stick with the same weight for this machine because I'm not the best at this machine. So let's get this first set of 20, lock in, and let's go on to the fun stuff already. That was horrible. Yeah, we're keeping it there. Fuck that. The cool thing about this machine is that you can feel the contraction like a lot of like ab machines, it's hard for me to like feel the contraction, but this one, fuck, I'm gonna be surprised if my abs do not cramp up towards the end. All right, guys, first exercise on today's back day, or to start out the back day with lower back erectors mainly. So I'm gonna show you guys how I set up the hyper extension or the back extension machine. So what I like to do, this is pretty much the same for pretty much all back extension machines. So what I like to do is basically have the top of the pad here kind of like sit on the hip crease here, like that. And then when I perform the movement, I want my head to be down pretty much the whole time. And then when I come up, like I'm down here, my head is facing down, and then when I come up, my head is still facing down, and I want my upper back to be rounded. And you want to stop. You don't want to overextend. You want to stop basically right before you overextend your back, because we don't want to overextend our back, because that's going to hit that like small muscle in the lower back that people injure all the time. So we don't want that. So this is it. Head down, upper back rounded, stop here, and then come back down. So that's a brief explanation on how I perform the back extension. So the rep scheme for this, I believe, is 4 sets of 15. No, 3 sets of 15. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with a plate. I usually do it with a bar, but the way that the base is and where it's located, I don't think I can fit a bar here. So we're gonna start out with a 45-pound plate and then stack it if I need more weight. So let's get it. Oh, I just found out that the weight doesn't even matter on this exercise. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna stick with 45, but the weight, it doesn't matter on this exercise apparently, but the weight matters on the trap bar and the RDLs. So yeah, technically we could have done this body weight and that would have been fine, but we're trying to make it as, not really as difficult, because most likely these back extensions are basically a pre-exhaustion movement. Like for example, this whole week, like the flies on chest day was pre-exhaustion, and the pull-ups on back day was pre-exhaustion. And then on leg day, there wasn't really any pre-exhaustion. We just started out like crazy out the gate with the leg press, but yeah, you get the point. Yeah.
Kyle.
Chris.
Did you do all the like videography for Ashland's?
Oh yes, that's me. Yeah.
Shit was like super crisp.
I appreciate it.
Really
Thank you so much.
I'm not like into it myself, but I always like really appreciate.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
So, yeah, look,
thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, sorry, what was your name? Chris?
Chris, yeah.
Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Nice little genuine interaction there. Shout out to Ashland. She's making me famous out here. But yeah, so I haven't done trap bar deadlifts in years, guys. So this is kind of like trying to see where I'm at for the most part. But yeah, so the sets, I think it's 3 or 4 sets of 10. So we're gonna try to keep it at one weight because we're trying to keep it conservative today. Because again, my legs are completely fried. And as you guys know, with the trap bar deadlift, one, your arms are going to be in a more natural position compared to like out in front of you. So the deadlift is going to be a little easier, but what you want to do is, now that your hands are on your side, you want to be able to use your legs as leg drive instead of like using more of your lower back. So as you guys know, when you're up here, it's hard for you, it's more difficult for you to use leg drive, but when your hands are here, you're basically just standing up. So we're going to warm up with the plate first, trying to feel it out, and then we'll move on to a plate and a quarter. So let's go. All right, very conservative sets today. Honestly, in my head, like going through these sets, I feel that I could easily get 3 plates for my top set of 10. But again, like I said, trying to keep it conservative. Definitely going to be hitting 3 plates next week. But yeah, our top set today is going to be 275 for our last set of 10. Like this day, guys, like honestly, I want to keep Saturday kind of like my conservative back day, because again, 2 of the movements on today's like regimen are big movements. Like RDLs and trap bar deadlifts are big movements, so you don't want to go too crazy. Plus, at the end of the day, like this is the last day of the week, and you just beat up your body the whole week, and you don't want to go too crazy on that last day, because again, that's going to be where people are prone to injury. So yeah, we're definitely gonna keep Saturday in the back of our head, kind of like our conservative day, and we're trying to focus on contractions, slow eccentrics, and basically stimulating the muscle as much as we can on this day. So yeah, that's the vibe. But overall, guys, this session is feeling pretty good. Again, not too crazy. My legs are so freaking sore, but we're still pushing weight. We're still executing what needs to be executed, and that's all that matters. Last big movement of the day, RDLs. The rep scheme, 15, I already forgot it. All right, 15, 12, 10, 10, and 8. So obviously that 8 is going to be our heaviest of the day. We're gonna start out with the 15 at a plate, and then we'll go on from there. Again, trying to keep it conservative, but our posterior is kind of feeling good today, so cannot complain. So first set, plate, and then we're probably going to either go up a plate and a quarter or 185, or maybe 1 or 205. Who knows? But yeah, let's get it. All right, so as you guys know, I've RDL'd a lot over the past like couple months. Like the most I've ever RDL'd was 405, I think, for 4 or 5. You guys have seen that if you followed me on Instagram. I don't know if I posted it on the channel, but yeah, my strength threshold on RDLs is pretty high. Even though I'm like fatigued. I wouldn't even say I'm fatigued, but yeah, definitely going to push these last 3 sets.
Alrighty guys, so we're gonna end off this video with my overall consensus and overall reflection of the last day of the training week, which is our secondary back day. Like I said numerous times within the video, today or this session is definitely going to be my conservative session, because I've noticed throughout the first part of this prep, towards the end of the week, guys, through the hard training and the cardio, my body is completely wrecked, and we don't want to push it more than what we need to, because again, that's when people get injured, and I don't want to get injured at all during this prep. Now that the body fat is starting to come down and we're starting to lean out, there's not going to be a lot of cushion on our body to kind of get away with pushing unnecessary weight. So like I said in the video, we're going to focus on making the intensity still high, but the weights are going to be lower than what we're used to. So yeah, that's the whole vibe for the rest of the prep, guys, on this day. Just to say that again. But yeah, overall, I like this session. There's still big movements. I love RDLs. I love trap bar deadlifts. Hyperextensions are definitely going to be something that I'm going to start putting in the program even after prep, because again, that's going to build that back. That's going to build that complete back, and it's going to make my back shot a lot better than what it currently is, because again, we want it complete. The ab exercises, I have been doing those for a bit now. As you guys know, hanging leg raises have been in the program even before this new program, and the crunches have been a staple for years now, so that's nothing new. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the upper back movements in the programming, because again, it's not written in the program. I kind of added those in. It all depends on how I feel towards the end of the week, guys. At the end of the day, what's on the program is what I'm going to be doing on the program. What I add on this day or add on the other day, in my head, those are going to be optional, because my coach did not designate those to me. Again, that might come off saying that I'm making an excuse not to put in the work, but again, my coach, Jared, he gave me what's on the program for a reason. So if I want to add something, I always go through him, and if he gives me the go-ahead, then I put it in the program. But if it's not on the program from the beginning, then it's optional. So yeah, that's the whole vibe, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like this mini series, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback on the new structure of the videos. I'm going to be using that same structure throughout the rest of prep, guys. And also, I put a poll on my Instagram, and I'm going to say this now before we start this coming Monday. We're going to do 3 mother effing videos for the last 10 weeks of prep, guys. And yes, we are 10 mother effing weeks out, and I am very excited. I already got these 3 videos coming starting this coming Monday, so I hope you guys are ready. And man, I'm just ready, man. I'm just ready for the rest of prep, and I'm ready to get freaking shredded, and I'm ready for summer shredding 2023. So again, hope you guys like this video. Stay positive, stay motivated, and I'll see you guys in the mother effing next one. Peace.